continuing on with a painting here. I'm not sure if in the last video I had cut it out, but I had gone in and put down some more of the sepia color on the hat, excuse me, as well as the portfolio cover thingy there. Let me I got my timer going here so I can keep up with how much time I have before my camera shuts off. I mean, I'm making the videos, all the videos can only be 15 minutes long, but I can go in and edit them out at a later point in time. Okay, so we are going to we'll continue on putting some sepia around the back side of the portfolio thingy, if you will. And that's a pretty wide mark, but one thing you can do is when you want to make a fine line with these oil pastels is I saw a gentleman on the internet in some videos. He takes the oil pastel and takes the other side, he takes the paper off the back side of the pastel and uses both the ends. He uses the one end for making heavy colors, and then if you want to make fine lines, you can take the paper off the back end and use the back end. And I presume that whenever it starts to get dull like it is on the front edge on the one side, you can take and just hold it perpendicular on the surface of some scrap, and you end up wasting a little bit of pastel, but you can by doing that you can keep a strong hard edge on that. So we're going to go on and continue on with his outfit here. I'm working on the arm. I'm going to cut it off right there because I don't want to, I got to put in his hand, and in the original painting here it's hard to see any detail in his right arm here, which he's using to flip through the prints with. So I'm just going to make it one universal tone. However, on his left arm, I'm going to go in and put in a little bit of Van Dyke brown to kind of lighten it up a little bit, because the light source is coming down over him in that area, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Did I bump the camera again? I think I bumped the camera again. There's one note I want to mention. I have a problem with when making pastel paintings, especially when I got the stick worn down pretty good and I've used it considerably a lot. I find that it's hard to put the marks down exactly where I want it to go, and in which case it is what I usually do is I just get some marks. I start making a mark. Say for example, I want this top edge of his coat. I don't want to go over that, so I will kind of like go in and put my mark about that far down away from it, and then just go over it with the turpenoid, and it will kind of spread out a little bit, and that way you won't go over into the area that you don't want pastel to be. Like for example, he has some kind of a white scarf that's on around his neck, but he also has some kind of a white, looks like the same scarf that's draped around his waist. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I don't want to put the dark sepia in there, so I'll make my mark and then just gradually increase it further up as I go. There. Alright, so I got my little bit of turpenoid here. And we're going to just kind of dip my brush in it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the painting or not. I have my camera kind of zoomed in so you can see what I'm doing a little better. And I'm just going to start with the book over here, the other edge of the folder, if you will. And just take the edge of the brush and gently go in and make the line. Now I'm going to go in with a Van Dyke brown and start with that first. And then I'll go blend in the sepia over the top of it. Sometimes using this square brush, I can go in and use it as like what I'm doing right now, and blending the colors together. I can also go in and turn it up on it to its side like this. I usually use it like this and then just go over like kind of like this. But you can also go in and turn the brush like this and use it, and you can even go like at this kind of an angle, and it makes a line like what I did there. And you can use it as both a square and round, if you will, if that makes any sense. Turn the paper around just a little bit so I get a better angle. I'm wanting to make a good sharp edge. I'll go ahead and blend this over a little bit so it kind of, there's not a seam there. Now just continue blending it on out. And then I'm going to take and clean my brush off a little bit. The turpenoid. And we're going to go in and finish the other arm. His right arm is a little darker than the other, simply because it's inside his cast shadow. I don't know if you can hear or not, but my little assistant is over there and playing with my bookmark. I was using to work my page with. And being careful to not go over the edge there, because like I said, I want to put in his hands. And that will be a lighter tone or lighter color, so I'll probably have to do that once I get the I'll have to change out my turpenoid to do that, because I don't want to make it muddy with this sepia color. Alright, there's that. Now we'll move on to let's see, I guess maybe I'll do the paintings at the top. They have some kind of, it's a dark area where the shaft of light is falling off of, and you can't really see any kind of detail in the painting, so I may just take like some kind of gray or something and just make some marks.